Y'all, this was a stressful episode, especially the last, 40 seconds of the episode. Yeah, so we starting off. Jefferson laying on the ground. He talking about some he can't move. Lynn is there. Her only option is to I'ma shoot up whatever Metta's powder that's going on. I don't know what that was supposed to do. I don't know if she was getting Anissa's powers and so she can lift Jefferson up to take him somewhere. They didn't really get into it. Just Tobias appears from nowhere talking about some this is how it was always gonna go down and all that stuff. And he goes to like kick Jefferson all in the facial region and Jefferson wakes up. It's like he is having nightmares over nightmares over nightmares about Tobias and like he can't shake him. And as much as I don't like Tobias, he is a good villain. And the man who's playing Tobias is he was made for this role. Nobody else could have played Tobias like that because Tobias is so shady and will shade you very calmly, and that's what makes it like very unnerving how he can be shady and evil all in one, but never raise his voice. Yeah, that's what was going on. Now Jefferson is mad at Lynn, and he don't really trust her. And I'm with Jefferson. Like, how is it that you had this meeting with this man Tobias? This man has tried to kill me several times. This man actually killed my daddy. This man is evil upon evil upon evil. He a drug dealer. He's a master manipulator. He's just all kinds of wrong. So why would you have a meeting with this man and not tell me about it? It's been like 3 days. Now, yeah. Lynn, she was kidnapped. Yeah, she was like forced to become a drug addict. I know all these things. But seeing as how this person who like sole thing in life is to take your husband out or ex-husband, y'all still family. You should soon do. I mean, I guess I can see. I'm torn. As much as I'm like not liking how Lynn Rowland, like, what was she gonna do if she walked out? He can easily just tell who her family is, just like that. But yeah, you should have. She should have told Jefferson, like, you just can't be going days upon days upon days, and not tell him that his arch nemesis has contacted you to work with him. Now, Gabby tries to tell Extreme Gun Lady. I do not know her name. I'm gonna call her Extreme Gun Lady, who has made these guns that can like knock a hole into anything. That her design weapon, the design is flawed. Like it's gonna misfire more than it's not gonna misfire. But she wants to get him to keep his mouth shut. Like my boss over there, I'm gonna be giving these weapons to the Freeland PD tomorrow. Like I'm gonna need you to hush. But I'm like, okay, so you would rather him not say anything, and if Freeland PD use these guns and they trying to hit over the, okay, hit over there, but they end up hitting over there. Would you rather him not say anything? He's thinking about the safety of other people. You need your guns to be accurate, seeing as how powerful they are. But she's like, shh, don't say that to my boss over there. I'm giving these away in a little bit. It's like, no. You needed to know these things, and he needed to say some things. I still don't trust Extreme Weapons Lady. I just don't. Now, his name is TC, and I kept on calling him CT. Gambi's new adopted foster unofficial son. Yeah, he's scrolling through the dark web, and he's coming across, Lala's, Fight Club. Now, I didn't realize last episode that like you don't when you're watching online, you don't see the actual person's face. He got that capability. How Lala got this capability, not really sure, but he got that capability. Jen comes across and is like, "What are you watching, dude? Like, is this Fight Club?" He don't know what Fight Club is. He was like, "This is better than Mike Tyson Knockout." What is Mike Tyson Knockout? That's like how you know things that are older than you. Anyways, she looking and she like, that look like my daddy's style of fighting. I should know this because he taught me and my sister. So he like removed the blur from her face, and it is Jefferson. Yeah, Jefferson is in a whole fight club out here. He is trying to get out his frustration and his rage because one, Tobias is still here. Tobias is still talking that mess, and Tobias was basically on a date with Lynn. Yes, so he got some anger and some frustrations to get out. Now, Lala did not want Jefferson to fight anymore because he can't have Freeland's golden child out here getting killed or extremely harmed in his gym. They will lock me up and throw away the key for sure. Like, I don't really care about you for real like that. I got respect for you because you was my teacher, but I don't want you to die because it's going to look bad on me, basically. But Jefferson's like, I need to do this. I got lots on my mind right now. This is what I need. So Lala lets him continuously fight. Only bad thing is Jen saw this and she ran and told her mama. Now, Lynn is jumping down Jefferson's fault because he been in the fight club and he's like, now, I know you ain't over here talking about some secret things when you was out here on a whole date with Tobias. Yes, I know all about that. I don't even know if I can trust you. You hid your addiction from us. You was doing this. She's like, well, you hid your life from me all those years, which is true, Jefferson, which is true. He's like, I can't do this. So he just ups and leaves, leaves the whole scene. It's like, you know what? Can't deal with this. He goes out to like a bar and they talking about that lady on TV who I guess she goes, I'm not even gonna give her, attention on my page. But, she on her talking about some yes. What's her name? Lightning. You don't fool us. You're still a menace to society. I am paraphrasing because I tuned her out. Yes, basically, you a menace to society. You trying to clean up your image. It's not fooling me. And like the people at the bar is like, well, we need Black Lightning. It's like, what did Black Lightning do? He's like, Black Lightning coming out. Police dude. He was like, Black Lightning saved my life. I was on, down the path of destruction. And Black Lightning, basically made me turn my life around. And I'm a police captain, chief person, not chief. I'm a detective in the police force. I do something at the police office, at the police station. Don't know what the man does, but he's like, Black Lightning was there for me. So now Jefferson's like, okay. So Jefferson go hold him lean like, hey, I'm sorry. It's just that you should have told me you was going over there to see Tobias. And she was like, I was never gonna work with Tobias, but you never gave me that opportunity. I was gonna take that night, but you had too much on your mind. She's like, I ain't finna work with that food. She didn't say food, but I'm paraphrasing. He's like, no, he's always one step ahead of us. We need to get you on the inside. I was like, I don't know if Tobias is gonna fall for that. Y'all may be putting yourself in more danger. But okay, as long as y'all been sort of kind of made up. Now, Lala and his crew. Now, because I'm not a criminal person, I don't know how dudes in not Tobias, what's his name? Lala's crew, he be sitting here having these conversations with the dead people. He can see the dead people, but the dead people, they can't see the dead people. So they just sitting there while Lala's having a whole conversation, which to them looks like nothing. Like he was talking to one of the soldiers that he killed, and the dude was like, I got you this weapon. Which, side note, how did this, you know, meta army person situated Malkovian. I don't know where he was at. How did he get Lala access to these guns if he did? Did he get killed after he gave Lala this information? I was confused about that. If I blinked or turned to the side right quick and missed it, please drop it in the comments below. But like I guess it wasn't the best of the weapons, and like he's like, I am a soldier, not a doctor, and then kind of smoked all into Tobias, not Tobias. Why is he in my head? And Lala's wherever on his skin where that tattoo's gonna go. But anyway, Lala and crew they try to take Tobias out. Yeah, but before that, Tobias the mayor, which why are they doing William didn't like it? Why, with that cul-de-sac and that little patch of hair right there. Tobias, the mayor, and the new chief, they all sit down. Now, last episode, the mayor seemed like he ain't want nothing to do with Tobias. But this episode, he was basically like, oh, yes, you the best thing since sliced bread, Tobias. We could never get along in this world without you. And I'm like, what happened? Is this a fake, mayor? The mayor somewhere tied up and wanted to, Tobias's henchmen got the ability to just like shapeshift. Like, what is going on? But anyway, Lightning, Blackbird, and Grace, they show up to protect us because they didn't got on, what is her name? Chandra. Whatever this is her intercom system's name is, like there's something such going over there. So they come in to save the day, to protect. They get to pushing the mayor, and all them people down to the ground because Lala and his crew done rolled up trying to shoot. And now that I'm gonna call her raggedy because they didn't save your life. And you talking about it's all your fault. I could have caught them. I'm like, how? Because you didn't know that the doggone car was on. Grace is the only one hurt it because she got, animal in her and all that stuff. She's the one that hurt the car rushing over. Therefore, Lightning and Blackbird can show up and, and, Lightning did whatever she was doing. I'm like, ma'am, there was nothing that you could have done. Now, granted, the mayor, he ended up getting shot and all that stuff in the, commotion, but they just saved your life. And you talking about it's your fault. I could have got him. No, ma'am, you couldn't. What you could have got was killed. But side note, I'm going to need Jen. She needed to be wearing wigs and taking off her jewelry because, like, you walk around as Jen, you got this short, auburn, copperish hair. You doggone lightning, looking like yourself. Short hair. No, I needed her to throw a wig on. That's what I needed, but I didn't get that. Jen, she in her feelings because the chief that made her feel like it was her fault, even though she came there and saved several people. So Jefferson's trying to talk to her and calm her down, and like, I'm sorry for this whole fight club. This ain't your fault that went on, and all that stuff. Somebody commented on Married to the Real and their reaction that Jefferson and Jen have not been in the same scene all season. I was like, you know what? They haven't. I'm not saying anything's wrong, but I was like, that is so true. Jennifer, she decides to go up into the upper atmosphere, but like she's taking on too much energy. Yeah, I know last episode her doggone arm disappeared for a few seconds, and I was like, what is going on with that? But she's up there, I guess, rejuvenating. And CT's like, something off. She's like, why are you stalking me? Well, she gets to take it on too much energy to where it hurts, and then she just like burst into small energy. Like, is she dead? Did she? I don't know what is going on. I scrimped because I'm like, no, no, no. She was up there. She couldn't move. She was in pain. And then just bam. And she was just pieces of energy in the atmosphere. I know they did not just kill her off this show. Now, I know she wasn't going to be on the full season. But we only, 4 episodes in. Did they just do that to Jennifer? And to make matters worse, is what's his name? TC seeing all this go down because he got access to, Gambi's, system and all that stuff, and he's seen Jennifer taking on too much energy and just exploding, all that other stuff. I was like, see, this is what we not gonna do. We not finna do this. I'm going to assume that somehow her doing that, she can come back together as energy, and she's gonna be even more powerful than ever. I don't know, but I damn last 30 seconds was like, I'm sitting here, I'm surprised I didn't wake my grandma up from her nap. I screamed so loud. So y'all, that was the gist. If I left anything out by all means, leave a comment below. If you are new to my channel, welcome. Feel free to subscribe. It is free all day, every day for $99. Make sure your notifications are on so when my beautiful face puts up a video. You can click on it, you can like it, you can share it with your people, and you can come over and be one of my peoples. If you're already one of my peoples, welcome back. Y'all know what to do. Tell your people to tell their people to come over and be one of my peoples by clicking that icon above. And this is Lady T signing off. Have a good one.